Welcome to today's class. In today's class, I'll be explaining how we can open Microsoft Word. So, to get started, I will move my mouse pointer and I'll click on Microsoft Word. So, for me to click on Microsoft Word, I have to click on the Start button by the left-hand side below your page. So, when you click on Start, this is what you'll see. When you see this, then you type Word. So, when I type Word, it's going to show me Word. This is Word. I can click open here or click on the blue. So my Word Office just opened. When you open your Microsoft Word, depending on the type of version you are using, for this practical purpose, I'm using this version of mine. This version of mine is 2019, Microsoft Word 2019. I don't know which version is with you right there, but presently I'm using Microsoft Word 2019. This is the way the interface look like. In this place, it explains what the recent part on the left hand side here with me is for me to be able to access the Microsoft Word document I recently opened. So, and right by my right hand side here, it tells me blank page. This blank page simply means I want to start with an empty pages. And the other one behind it and below it also, it speaks on if you want to use templates. Let's say, for example, you want to write an informal letter and you don't know how to arrange it, you can use either from any of these templates to have access to the way it's going to be listed or arranged. And you can also use a search bar up here. This search bar, it needs to be connected to online. You just search for the type of template you want. If you need a CV or curriculum vitae, type curriculum vitae. It's going to show you a template that suits your needs. So for this class now, let's get started with the blank page. So I'll click on the blank page. This is my Microsoft Word. So in this place now, I'll be explaining some of the interface of what we are presently looking at. Because right now, what we are seeing is Microsoft Word. When you open it, how it's going to look exactly like. So now we have menu bars. In Microsoft Word, there is something called menu bars. Menu bars is this. We have home, insert menu bar, design, layout, reference list, mailing, review, view, help. All these I mentioned now are called menu bar because they are the menu. So home menu bars, insert menu bars, design menu bar. So the next one we have again is when I click on each of these, you can see that something is directly displaying underneath. What is directly displaying underneath here is referred to as ribbon. We call it ribbon because with this ribbon, I will be able to use multiple features under the home menu bar. So under insert menu bar, I have its own ribbon too, which is different from the home ribbon. My insert ribbon are quite different from design ribbons. The same thing with layout ribbons. So in each of this, when I click on review, what I'm seeing under here directly are called ribbon. So my home tab now, we have its own ribbon, and in its own ribbon, they are being grouped into categories. We have this first ribbon here, they call it clipboard. The clipboard comprises of all this that is inside these boxes. We have font ribbon. So this font ribbon, they are in group for all this. When you want to customize your text or change the character or color, everything here works together. We also have paragraph. That is when you want to give your numbering, you want to adjust your text to the left, right, or center, or you want to change some line spacing or add a border to it. While we have style, these are available style that you can configure or customize down. So when you have your text typed, you will just be able to utilize the style you saved. Now, the last one on the ribbon on form tab is we have editing. So in this editing, you can use this to edit some of the text you have available. Maybe you want to select some text, you want to replace some write-up, or you want to find some particular write-up among all what you typed in your Word. After this, the next topic I will be explaining now is our title bar. At the top here, we have this is called document 1-Word. The reason why this place is named document 1-1 is because this is where my title bar is. Whatever I save the name with is going to appear right here. For this practice purpose, I'm going to be naming this place now. I'll be naming it example 1. So for me to make change here, because this is the title of my document, so that I can be able to recognize what does this document represent. If it is for a report or a sales letter report or any references letter. So I'll be able to know that, okay, this document is for specific purpose. So, and this name here, document one, will be replaced with whichever name I save it with. If I am saving it with any particular name, this is going to replace it with that name. So for this purpose, let me use example one as an example of the name or title of my letter. So for me to do that, I have to come down to file here. When I click on file, then I will be able to click on save. After clicking on save, it shows me this dialog. This place that is displaying now is telling me where did I want to save my document to. Recent means these are the recent place I saved my document into. The next one says I want to save to OneDrive. So if I want to save it to the cloud so that I can be able to access it even on another computer, this will give me the access when I save it on OneDrive. This other one says this document, this PC either. This PC means I want to save it right directly on this my computer. So, and the other one is add a place, and last one is browse. I just want to browse somewhere else where I want to store it right on this PC also. So I'll choose this PC. When I choose this PC, it says I can save it in any of this location that is found on my laptop. So I want to save it to document. So when I click on document, it gives me this dialog. This dialog here simply means I'll be able to give it a file name. What name am I saying I want to save it with again? I want like to save it with example 1. Then I will click on save. So as it is, this document has been saved to my document with the title name example 1. You can see right now it's no longer showing document 1, it's showing example 1 because that is what I saved the document with. So when I close this document or I off my laptop, I need to have access back to the document. I have to go to where I store it. Under document, I will find example 1. That is the name of what I save it with. The next topic I'll be explaining now is quick access toolbar. In my quick access toolbar, it allows me to be able to have access to the tools I need urgently. For example, when I wanted to save my documents, I have to come all the way down here to file and choose save. But there is somewhere very faster that you just only have to click once to have access to the tools or command you want to give. Example, I can use this quick access toolbar, which is located top right here. This quick access toolbar that is located here allow me to easily click and access the tools I want to use immediately. Let's say instead of me coming down to file before I can have access to save down here or open on new document, I can easily do that right here. So with my quick access toolbar, I'll click on this arrow next here to it. It allows me to check the access command I want to be using faster. For instance, save is already checked. If I uncheck it, it removes from this list. If I go back to this arrow and click on save, it's going to appear right here. So if I want to save my document, I can easily click on this save button. It's going to save it faster for me. If I want to open my document, instead of me coming to file and choose open or open a new document or print a document or export document, I can easily come here, my quick access toolbar, and check the ones I want. Maybe I want to add open to the quick access toolbar. I can check, it's going to add. If I click here, I can say new, it's going to add new. So if I want to open my existing document which I stored, I can easily click here to open it. And if I wish to open new document faster time, I can click on this place, new, it will open. Instead of me going all the way down here and clicking on new. So this quick access toolbar allows me to be able to access my tools faster. If you want more, you can click here this arrow again for the quick access toolbar. We have something called more commands. Inside more commands, it displays a dialog box here. This dialog box displays multiple or popular commands mostly used. So when I want to add it, I can decide to add bullet, for instance. If I click and I say add, the bullet is going to add to the list. If I said I want to add find, I'll click on find. Add is going to add to the left hand side. And if I want to remove, I can click on it and choose remove. The other one to click remove. The third one, remove.